Much obliged for clearing the way. We'll get to work at once. Filling these up will take a good while. I appreciate it if you stood watch till we finished. I ain't getting chewed to chum by some ether-bloated bugger. Oh, by the by. Where were you planning on putting these to use? We could deliver them by airship, see? Provided it ain't too far.
We would need them transported to Garlean, to the Tower of Babil.
Ah, that's a long old journey. Too long for a direct flight. Tell you what, we'll send them over with the scheduled shipment of provisions headed that way. I'll make the arrangements as soon as we get back. Save some poor chocobos having to drag this lot through the snow.
You have our thanks. We shall not forget your generosity.
Everything seems to be proceeding apace. I dare say you would have been fine without me.
Why would you say such a thing? You are not bound by contract or the threat of force, and you gain no advantage by devaluing your own contribution. Yet you must be bound by something to speak thus. What is it?
What binds me? A belief, I suppose. Born of our shared struggles. No matter where my comrades go, I have faith they will be fine. For I know that they will walk their chosen path as surely as I walk mine. I trust them, in short. Trite though it may sound.
Trust. I remember the word. How long has it been since last I used it? It had no place in my dealings. Not with other Voidsent, and certainly not with Xenos. Not even in the time before darkness engulfed the world. Full often did Memoriates betray their own, corrupted by the very power they wielded. You could trust no one but yourself. Alone we fought, and alone we fell. I wouldn't know how to trust. Is there some trick to it?
Just stay close to this one. You'll learn in no time. Absolutely fine.
I confess I thought thou mightst have more words of counsel to offer.
Oh, she'll soon get the hang of it, even without my help. After our work here is done, I'll see myself back to the shadows. But before that, I take it you've heard as well.
Indeed. The client seeketh Archons, and 'twould seem our extensive travels and neutrality make us prime candidates.
Well, assuming we take on the request, I suspect I'll be stuck with you again. Don't let me down, hmm?
To not only allow us use of the tanks, but to arrange their transportation to Garlean besides, blessed are we to count Cockle among our allies. And to thee we must also give thanks and cred for coming out ahead on such a short notice. Please, you know I'm always happy to help. Don't hesitate to call on me again. And yes, we are back after the dungeon with more stories about the MSQ. Until next time. Okay, we can do the dungeon with trust system now. Like fear to flame. It is time to proceed to the next stage of your plan. With the tank's transportation thus arranged, our first task is complete. We may now turn our attention to the second, to wit, obtaining the blessing of the Ilzabard contingent to use the Tower of Babil to channel energy up onto the moon. Our destination is Camp Broken Glass, where we may present our petition to Commander Lucia. Okay. On to Garlemald in Ilzabard. On to a cutscene again. Qyorria, allow me to personally thank you for your assistance during the recent Voidsent incursion. Your action saved many. What brings you here today? Pray forgive us for not sending word in advance, Commander, but we seek your cooperation in a matter of great import. We need to use the Tower of Babil. Indeed. We appreciate you consulting with us instead of taking unilateral action. It is no simple matter to activate the Tower of Babil, and I speak not only of the technological challenges. Personally, I think we must consider the emotional impact of such an action above all else. Pending a more official name, we refer to those who remain here as the Garlean Community. As you would expect, they are predominantly native Garleans, most of whom are uncomfortable with ethereal manipulation. To compound matters, the trauma inflicted by Anima is still fresh. If the tower were to suddenly light up again, it is like to cause distress and open all wounds. Better that than facing a mass invasion by Golbez and his voids and ours early. Of course, we acknowledge the gravity of the situation as well as the promised bloodshed should we fail to act. Yet, even were we to convey your warning to the public, many simply do not understand the working of magic or the rift. They will struggle to comprehend why they must be forced to relieve personal horrors for the sake of something they cannot imagine. What is there to imagine? Haven't these people seen Voidsent with their own eyes? Let us suppose you encounter someone who is freezing in this cold. A natural thing to do might be to make them a fire, yes? But what if that person's sole experience with fire was being badly burned by it, and they harbored an acute fear? Despite the benefits, nay, the necessity of the warmth you offer, they may flee on instinct, or worse, misinterpret your action for aggression and lash out. So like the fire that torments this individual, the Tower of Babil torments the people of Garlemald. Yet we cannot afford to falter here. We must find a way to help them overcome their fear. I agree. To that end, the contingent will assist however we can. We should speak with Alvino and Alize. With the rapport they have established with the Garlean people, I dare say they can provide us with valuable insight. In the meantime, Qyorria, might I ask that you remain here to oversee the technical aspect of the tower's activation? So we'll go check on Alize and Alvino, I guess, in Tertium. I am glad to see you, Qyorria. Retra has explained our present dilemma. 'Tis no unfounded concern that the Garlean might take poorly to the reactivation of the Tower of Babil. Thus putting it mildly, many would be up in arms over it. Trust in the Elizabeth contingent is fragile enough. We need to tread lightly, or we risk jeopardizing everything we have achieved. Yeah, she thinks about trust again. Trust again. Well, it seems to me there is naught for it but to speak with the people. Rather than harping on about the necessity of the plan, we need to lend an ear to their concerns, then perhaps we can begin working towards a compromise. In that case, I'll take you to meet the community leaders. They are at a station called Senatus, near the Cenaculum Imperialis. I would be honored to speak with them, though it would be prudent to learn where people elsewhere stand as well. But that I will leave to the others save Zero. Might you accompany me? I'm sure those in Tapper's Den will have their own opinion, Alvino, if I may drag you along. Tertium will leave to you. You are no stranger to the people here, so it should take little prodding to convince them to speak freely. Okay. Then it's settled. Once you have learned what you can, let's all meet in Forum Solius, where we'll have what I hope is a productive discussion. No clue where that is. But sure, we will talk with the people in Tertium. Many people to talk to. So there is a serious lad. Hello. No, stop it. The tower is evil. It will turn us all evil. I don't wanna hear it. Leave me alone. Okay, so he thinks the tower will turn him into evil if we activate it. Okay. Fretting lady. We want to activate the Tower of Babil. Fie, that tower isn't right, I tell you. All those magics. Years ago, when I lived in the provinces, the locals razed the village to the ground with the stuff, made things appear and disappear and fly and burn. Can't still see it when I close my eyes. You have done us a good turn, dear, but let's not talk about the tower any longer. It's unnatural. Okay, she doesn't want to talk about it. Yeah, she's scared about magics in general, not the tower. Malleus. What do you think about the tower, friend? Activate the Tower of Babil, are you out of your mind? That abomination transformed my friends and family into monsters. I can't even bear to look at it whenever I step outside. If you want to do something for us, tear the bloody thing down. Yeah, the scare is real. A contemplative citizen. The Tower of Babil? But what's it to God? But what it's got to do with what you sent, I can't say I understand. Still, your people have done much and more for us Garleans. If you say it's necessary, then that's good enough for me. Okay, that's a good guy, I'd say. Not good guy, but he understands. And then we have Papaya. Whatever its present state, the Imperial Palace was on the pride of Garlemald. I mean no disrespect to you and yours, but shouldn't the Garlean people be its caretakers instead of foreigners? Though if we dared speak thus to some of the contingent, they might make assumption, cut to rations or wars. No, forget I said anything, please. So this one is scared of us because she believes that if she says something bad, we will be against her. That's kind of sad, to be honest. And so we go to the Forum Solius. So we arrive to the Forum Solius and talk to Zero. Julius is on his way with the others. I hope you found the people more receptive than we did. No, I didn't. That's some Garleans. Qyorria, may I present to you Lords Gnaeus and Metius, magistrates of our political council. They have been spearheading the efforts to establish a new system of government here. When we raised the subject of the Tower of Babil, they insisted that we speak no further until joined by a representative of the Elzabad contingent. I see Alfino and Alice have yet to arrive, so perhaps we should wait? It doesn't matter if only some of you are present. We simply wish to make one thing perfectly clear. The tower is a manifestation of Garlean ingenuity and authority. It was once the abode of the imperial family, and it will forever bear tremendous cultural significance. It is insulting enough that we have had to suffer foreigners occupying it under the guise of rendering aid. Now you propose reactivating it? Nay, we have had enough. The Garlemald of old may have fallen, but she fell in civil war to her own people, not to Ezorzea or any other land. We came here to assert our unequivocal claim to our territory. Garlemald and all that lies within our bounds is beholden to no one. That's interesting because they want to rebuild already. Complete. So we have to listen to them. The Fallen Empire. That will be in the story for the next time. I don't have enough time right now to engage in more MSQ. I'm sorry, but that will be for the next time.